the gate-to-wire winner, Oscar Performance by a length and a half.
As championship fall turf racing kicks off this weekend at Woodbine Racetrack, the Grade 1 Ricoh Woodbine Mile takes center stage over the acclaimed E.P. Taylor turf course. A battery of local and international talent will race for the better part of $1 million and a berth to the Breeders' Cup Championships at Santa Anita Racetrack in California. A trio of Ontario-based competitors seeking that golden ticket were recent rivals in the Play the King Stakes, the major local prep for this Saturday's Classic. The Barb Mitchell-trained Admiralty Pier was again fifth, and while the Gail Cox-trained El Tormenta was choked off into the stretch, ultimately finishing fourth, it would be the Stronach Stables homebred Silent Poet who emerged in mid-stretch, thundering home with a brilliant track record performance.
And Silent Poet showing no signs of stopping. And Silent Poet wins the Play the King Stakes, hands down.
Admiralty Pier's last victory came in an allowance event at Tampa Bay Downs back in January, and in late 2017 he won the Display Stakes at Woodbine. Samson Farms' El Tormenta was second to Silent Poet in action before the Play the King. Prior to that, he was on the winning end of a duel with another Ricoh Woodbine Mile rival, scoring a lively win in the Connaught Cup.
El Tormenta on the insides won the Connaught Cup.
Emmaus started his first 8 contests in Europe before arriving in North America this spring. The Connor Murphy trainee's last win was the kickoff to his 4-year-old UK campaign at Leicester last April in the King Richard III Stakes.
And it's Emmaus who goes on now, leads only narrowly to Don Juan Triumphant, but Emmaus has won.
Unraced at 2 and 3, likely long shot American Guru will deservedly step up in class this Saturday, sporting a very respectable 4 for 6 lifetime versus Solid Allowance Company. Adding to the intrigue, the Mike Doyle trainee is recently 2 for 2 at the distance, including his last time out.
But American Guru continues to keep on giving, and American Guru has dominated.
Awesome Tank is one of 2 fillies lining up this Saturday. The Britain-based athlete made her first start across the pond at Arlington Park, finishing second in the Grade 1 Beverly D. Back in May, it would take a tenacious stretch performance to hold down the Conqueror Stakes at Goodwood.
Awesome Tank leads by a neck as it races up towards the line. Awesome Tank and Ananarium.
And the resilient filly Got Stormy gets the call for conditioner Mark Cassie. She comes into the Autumn Classic peaking after back-to-back wins at Saratoga in August. First in the De La Rose Stakes, and on just 1 week's rest, she was magnificent again, capturing her first Grade 1 tally in the 4-star day.
And Got Stormy, the filly did it!
Making his first start on Canadian soil, American-based Luke Cullen is also coming off 2 straight wins on the New York circuit, the latter being the Lure, the first stakes win of his career.
Luke Cullen, Sacred Life! Luke Cullen and Sacred Life hit it together!
The French-bred, US-based Raging Bull will also make his first start in Canada, hoping to punch his ticket back to the state of his first Grade 1 win last December in the California Classic Hollywood Derby from Del Mar.
Raging Bull has got him!
Unlike a handful of his American foes, Synchrony has been getting accustomed to the grounds at Woodbine since late June. The winner of the Fairgrounds Handicap in February and a strong second in the Monmouth Stakes in May added the local King Edward Stakes to his veteran resume.
And battling on as a mess, Synchrony with the giant strides from last to first. Synchrony wins the King 80.
And the 2016 Anticipation Stakes winner, Made You Look, hopes to disrupt the field this Saturday. He'll return to the E.P. Taylor turf for the first time since running in the Charlie Barley Stakes on Queen's Plate Day in 2017. This year's efforts include a 4th in the Forbidden Apple and a 5th in the 4-star Dave last time out. Ladies and gentlemen, the field for the 23rd edition of the Grade 1 $1 Million Ricoh Woodbine Mile.